Toronto Raptors coach Nick Nurse said it would take a few weeks after the season to determine his future. Philadelphia. After 10 years in Toronto as an assistant and head coach, Nick Nurse said on Friday that it will take a few weeks to see where I am at the end of the season, which he called a tough season of several seasons. Perspectives. Initially, some of big guys had some pretty serious injuries, Nurse said before losing Raptors 117-110 to Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. I thought we were past that for a while, and then I think about the trade line. I don't know if there were 1,000 rumors, 999 was about us, it seemed. It was probably as interesting as it could be. When asked where her head was, the nurse said she was primarily focused on two things. First of all, I think we'll evaluate everything when this season is over, and even personally, I'll take a few weeks to see where I am, said the nurse. Like you said, where's my mind? And look how my relationship with the agency has been. And then, right now, my head is to make it as long a season as possible. This team needs playoff experience. So that's where I'm at right now, finish this 6, see where we land, see if we can move up a spot or two in the standings. Look, and then screw them to hell in the playoffs, see if we can get into a real series and take it from there. When asked if that meant Nurse was considering her future somewhere outside of Toronto after this season, she said she didn't. I'm definitely focused on this job and mainly this game. But I think 10 years is a good time to sit back and think a bit. So when the season is over, I think we'll all do it together. Nurse, 55, was Raptors head coach since the start of 2018-19 season and was an assistant to Dwane Casey for 5 years before that. Since taking office, Nurse has won 224-160 as head coach of the Raptors, leading them to the 2019 NBA championship in their first season. The team made the playoffs in 3 of its 4 seasons. The Raptors are 7th in NBA for wins this range and 2nd behind Golden State Warriors since start of 2013-14 season. This season Toronto has hovered around 0.500 in the first 2 months of the season before going 10-18 from December 9th to February 1st. But since then, Raptors have climbed to 15-9, including posting league's 3rd best defensive rating in that range, and have tied Atlanta Hawks for 8th place in Eastern Conference standings. This stretch also coincided with teams sending in Kawhi Leonard swap to San Antonio Spurs in summer of 2018, picking up Toronto center Jakob Poeltl, who were returning from San Antonio online and to give paint volume they needed. My background education is lot of people coming going, minor leagues Europe so on. Basically you need to have a good, solid day's work put together great game plan no matter what, the nurse said when asked why things had turned around. Just stick with it and show the positives, stay positive, show the teaching, keep teaching what we can really do better. We got healthier, a little more connected, played harder, started more, all this adds up, because there are also very imminent casualties there. So we're not a million miles away. So fix a few things, polish a few things and go from there.